Hi, I just wanted to make a video to honor and remember John Lennon today on the 45th unfortunate anniversary of his passing. But bear with me, I've got to switch the camera here, okay? All right, so I'm going to lose you for a second. Okay, so this should be much better, I'm hoping. Don't mind the way I look. I didn't dress up for you guys, but I did put a little makeup on. Anyway, what I wanted to do was, there's this really beautiful little song that John wrote for Yoko called Oh My Love. It's a really pretty little song. And the reason I want to sing this is because, well, 2020, really midnight 2020, I had decided after 40 years, that's right, 40 years of repressed grief, that I would listen to the song Imagine on New Year's Eve. And the only CD I had, I think, was the John Lennon collection. And so I listened to Number 9 Dream, and I listened to one or two other songs. And right before midnight, I kind of was just letting it play. It was about 3 minutes to midnight, so I just left it on, and this beautiful little song played. And I couldn't even remember the song, but it's called Oh My Love. So I'm going to attempt to sing this. So bear with me. Oh, my love, for the first time in my life, my eyes are wide open. Oh, my lover, for the first time in my life, my eyes can see. I see the wind, oh, I see the trees. Everything is clear in my heart. I see the clouds, oh, I see the sky. Everything is clear in our world. Oh, my love, for the first time in my life, my mind is wide open. Oh, my lover, for the first time in my life, my mind can feel. I feel sorrow, oh, I feel dreams. Everything is clear in my heart. I feel life, oh, I feel love. Everything is clear in our world. Pretty song, huh? So that was the song that played. It ended at midnight. And 3 to 4 seconds, however long it is between the next song, I heard Happy Christmas, War is Over. And I felt this feeling come over me, like a rush of energy, like a rush of love. And my heart started pounding. I felt dizzy. I felt short of breath. And as one who works with spirit guides, I'd had spirit come in before, but not with that much intensity. I tried to stand and I was lightheaded. I had to hang on to the wall. And I really didn't know what had happened to me. It was quite profound. And it did take a couple of months before I realized that there was definitely some sort of a connection going on, because I just started seeing all these things to do with John and different numbers. I started doing astrological things, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. And numerology, and I was like, hmm. And I thought, well, I sure have a lot of stuff in common with him. And it just kind of got to the point where it was like, how many things can you have in common with someone that you never knew in your life? And I kept reading about him because I just, at that point, I couldn't quit reading. I wanted to know everything. And I kept reading all these bad things. Oh my God, things that he had done. And all of a sudden, the finger started pointing back at me. Well, what about that night you did that thing? Well, what about that? You did that. And I went, okay. And for a couple months, it was just beautiful. I just loved reading about him, but I didn't like finding out things about myself. That wasn't fun. Excuse me. And what happened was something broke, and I finally was able to grieve as I had never grieved for his passing. And I don't remember where I was when he passed away. I still don't, and I don't want to, and I don't think I ever will. But I started crying. Long story short, around the middle of April of 2021, I just realized, well, I can't love you. You're, dead. And I cried for a whole month. I was crying into May. And then I kept reading more about him, and I went, okay, well, I found out that he had a cat, that he had a lot of cats. I didn't even know he was a cat lover. And I found out that he had a lot of cats, and that he had named one of his cats the name of the cat that I had at that point. And it wasn't a normal name. And I went, no, I don't want to tell anybody because it's private. But I was like, oh, for God's sake, John Lennon, if you're haunting me, leave me the blank alone. And that was about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then I went, no, I can't do this. I need to talk to you. So I decided to pick up this little book. And I'd had this book forever, and I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it, but I went, well, I'm going to write you a letter. So you see, I started. And I just started talking to him and trying to connect with him. And what happened was he wrote me a letter back. And the first letter that he wrote to me was what brings us to tonight, which is the day he unfortunately crossed over. Now, this is from John. I take his writing. You guys have seen my other video. And this was taken on May 20th, 2021. And he's okay. We know he's in spirit and he's okay. But this, I don't know anybody else that I've ever seen or read that connected with John that ever got the exact description of what John went through. So this is to let you know that he's okay, but these are the last thoughts of John Lennon. Yeah, from John. He says, I got out of the car and started to the entrance home when I heard gunshots. I was startled and tried to turn to see when I felt searing, stabbing pain. I grabbed me, and he does use scouse. I grabbed me chest and cried out, I'm shot. Hard to breathe, dizzy. I stumbled and I could not breathe. But then I drew a breath and tasted me own blood. His words, not mine, guys. Oh God, what is this? People around me, but my sight blurred. I could not stand. I flash in and out, struggling for air. My mind screams, no, no, this can't be real. I feel it all. I am carried, but I'm out now. I'm out now more than in. I'm laying somewhere. Where am I? What's happening? Numbness. I can't breathe now. Why? A voice asked me, are you John Lennon? It takes all me strength to say yeah. And then darkness, and I don't know what's happening. All I can see is shrieking bloody light. It's blinding me, and I know I'm somewhere I can't possibly be, but I have to stay. I have to go, and I'm cold, and I'm shivering now. Why? I'm confused. My brain screams Yoko, but she can't hear me. I can't stay here, but I have to go. And suddenly I am warm. I am okay, and it's somewhere I want to go. I have to stay. So then he kind of goes on, he says, in the next few, what you would say, hours and days, I am there. I see Yoko and Julian and Sean, and they are crying, and I see people crying, and I sense it's all a very bad thing that has happened, and I wish I could comfort them. Why is this about me? What did I do? I'm sorry, but I can't. I have to go. Don't cry. I want to stay. I'm okay. Why are you crying for me? For a while I see it, and I observe it, and I understand it's about me. Am I dead? Oh God, no. But then this is not an unpleasant place, and the pain has stopped, and I was surrounded by love. It's where I am now, dear one, in spirit form. I'm not as you remember me in physical. I'm in spirit form. I'm happy, but I'm different, and I am not in a form that you could understand or even comprehend. But my soul is still all here. And then he says to me, are you okay? So he goes on, just to kind of comfort me, and he says, I'll always be here. Please stop reading so much about me. And it was a really beautiful letter. And he signed it, much love, John. I learned my lesson that day, but maybe it was something I was supposed to know. So that's when I really started feeling even more connected with him, looking for my lighter. So I just would like to light a candle for John tonight and bring him in just for a minute. And we could pray for John. He is, we can pray for having had him. So I'll say, Father, please help us to comprehend why you took John, why you needed him. Thank you for giving him to us, for the joy and the love that he gave us and to the whole world. And thank you for taking care of him up there and for allowing him to come through to those he is able to come through to. And we just pray that our world is still enveloped by the love and peace that John wanted so badly for our earth. And we thank you for the comfort of knowing that he is with you and that he is safe. Amen. Amen. And John, do you want to say, would you like to say anything? You do this every year, and you get sad, and you grieve over and over again. But please know that I am there with you. Please know that I am not gone. My soul lives on. Those who have connected or do connect with me. I am spirit guide to people, and I connect with Roxy. I call her Roxy. And yes, John, we need you to stop grieving and to move on, and to know that you can connect with us or any of your loved ones that are here. And on this anniversary, as you would call it, 45 years, for a moment it has been, or what I mean, what, John? That it's only been a moment for me. There is no time here. I still wish peace as you go into your holiday season that we know. We only wish peace and kindness, and we wish this for every day, not just the holidays. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for letting me share this. Go in peace. I thank you. And if you're in the park, I still want to hear some Bob Marley. Thank you. Roxy has said it all tonight. I did write that for her. I know that was hard for some of you to hear. She's had it for 4.5 years, and it's difficult for her to read. But when you know that it was really only a moment, and then the moment was gone, and I was here with my family, I still watch out for everyone down there. Julian, Sean, Yoko, May, Polly and Ringo. And we wish you all a very blessed holiday season when it gets here. Thank you. That's all. Okay, good? Yes, thank you, John. Okay, I hope this comforts you, that even though he did go through pain, that it's over now, that he is with God. And we were better off to have had him for 40 years, and we're all grateful for that. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys later. Don't mind the camera move here. I don't know how to edit. Maybe someday I'll learn. Good night. Namaste.